Welcome to this guided meditation for drawing on universal love for subtle activism. This guided meditation is offered as support not only for settling into a more centered, embodied presence, but also as a way to actively engage intention and wishes for healing for ourselves and our human family. And so here at the beginning, take a moment to allow yourself to follow your next out-breath all the way down to the bottom of the breath, and allow yourself to arrive or land in your internal home base, your internal center of gravity, a place where you can connect with your core presence. You might notice that connecting with your core presence allows you to sense into the ever-present steadiness that is part of this core aspect of your being. It is a part of you that is never disturbed. And it's a part of you that has as one of its deep qualities a stillness or silence that accompanies that inherent sense of strength. As you settle perhaps even a bit more deeply into this internal home base, notice the quality, the tone of your radiating presence. The radiating tone of you when you are here in your deep core. Now, take a moment to expand your awareness to include the support you receive from your physical body. Notice your spine, your whole skeleton, your pelvic floor, all of your bones that are part of your internal infrastructure of support, your physical support. Now, notice the support under you, the support that your body now draws on. And in this moment, notice that there's nothing for your body to do actually. The support under you is doing the work for your body right now. Remember that support is a reciprocal process. Support is offered and support is received. Notice how your body receives the support available to you right now. Expand your awareness now to include the supportive presence of the space around you, the environment you are in right now. Be sure to include anything else that's in this environment with you, whether it's furniture or elements of nature. Just take a moment to feel the broader supportive environment. Next, take a moment to imagine all the people everywhere around the planet who also settle in to guided meditations or to rituals or to prayer circles or practices of any kind that also seek to support health and well-being, not only for our human family, but also for the wide variety of all the other earthkin with whom we share this planet. Notice that you are part of a global family of people oriented to themes such as universal love and other themes that they use in practices we can call subtle activism to support health and well-being. We are never alone. And notice how it feels to be aware of that. Now, for the subtle activism aspect of this guided meditation, I invite you to orient your awareness to the theme of universal love. Just about every spiritual tradition talks about love as the most healing essence or quality in the universe. It isn't personal love. Instead, it's the essence of love itself as a healing, enfolding, connecting process, essence, quality. And for this meditation, I invite you to imagine that the essence of universal love might be represented as the color rosy pink, although another color may come to you that resonates more deeply as universal love. And it may also come to you as an image or a symbol. As this guided meditation progresses, I'm going to ask you to see if it's okay to imagine pink, the rosy pink of universal love, raining down all around the planet, flowing into the heart of every living being on this planet. So I invite you to settle in even a little more. Touch into the rosy pink of universal love, or whatever other way you may be representing it to yourself right now. And notice the intention, and see if this feels all right for you, that rosy pink offers to our collective experience as well as to each individual, healing into the greatest good for the greatest number. We may not have a real idea of what healing for our human family and for our planet may look like, but we can hold that universal love carries a deeper wisdom than we can perhaps even comprehend, and that orienting to the greatest good for the greatest number allows us to not get in the way of the healing power of universal love. The important thing right now is to imagine that this rosy pink essence and energy flows into the heart and being of every single life on this planet. So let's begin by imagining a global process of the planet itself receiving this flow of universal love everywhere on the planet, nothing left out, no place untouched. I'll be silent for a few moments as you imagine this rosy pink everywhere on the planet. Notice how your body feels when you connect with this color and with the imagining that it is everywhere, touching every living thing. Now, imagine every single human being touched by and filled with the rosy pink of universal love, with this color especially powerful as it touches the heart of every human being and fills the heart of every human being. Pay particular attention to people with whom you don't agree. Make sure you leave no one out of contact with this flow of universal love. Make sure you include everyone and notice how that feels. Now, notice the rosy pink touching every conceivable kind of earth kin. Earth kin are all the beings with whom we share this planet, all the beings of every conceivable kind. Imagine they are all filled with the rosy pink of universal love, even those inhabitants of this planet whom we do not see. We include microorganisms, bacteria, and every other being we do not even see. And of course, when you do this guided meditation, you can always push pause and take more time than I'm allowing in this recording. So, what I would like to ask you to explore now is your experience when you bring to mind the intention that this universal love will offer the greatest good for the greatest number, that it supports healing into the greatest good for the greatest number without having to define what that actually means. Notice how it is to hold that intention, that this flow of universal love heals the planet, heals us into the possibility of the greatest good for the greatest number. And when you feel complete with this experience, just take a moment now to notice your core presence. Notice the resonating tone of your experience, and do let yourself notice that you too are filled with the rosy pink of universal love, and that your heart is especially filled with this radiating essence. And so, even as this recording comes to a close in just a moment or two, please offer yourself as much time as you need or want to deeply resonate with the presence, the essence, and the impact of universal love. When you're ready to come back from this meditation, just wiggle your fingers and toes, open your eyes, look around the room, listen to the sounds around you. Bring yourself all the way back. And notice that even as you do so, you may find yourself continuing to resonate with the felt sense of the quality of universal love. And so, as this recording comes to a close, I wish you well.